a 56-year-old with a history of CHF diagnosed 5 years ago, and AFib who presents with shortness of breath and a 7-pound weight gain over the past 4 days. He reports an additional 8 out of 10 constant right costovertebral pain that started 4 days ago, which he attributes to a new prescription of metolazone. Over the last 3 days, he's been experiencing increasing shortness of breath as well as orthopnea and difficulty urinating. He also states that there's been a change of his urine to that of apple juice. He denies fever or pain. On exam, I noticed decreased breath sounds as well as diffuse edema of his lower extremity, but no pitting edema. And he's also hypotensive.
Diagnosis?
Seems like a CHF exacerbation. I'd say maybe AKI related to the metolazone prescription.
Could be the metolazone. Could just be his failing heart. What test do we need to order?
EGG and troponin to rule out NMI. Then chest X-ray, Kim7 LFTs.
That's right. Work him up. At this point of the heart failure, all of his organs are probably failing.
Thanks.
Yo, you can use mine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was about to go see some patients anyway.
Come in. I'm only checking for any new patients.
Are you doing an away rotation?
Yeah, last rotation before I submit my residency applications. I'm still trying to decide if I want to apply for emergency or internal medicine.
You had a chance to explore the city yet?
I just flew in a couple days ago, actually.
Trauma, level 1, 7 minutes.
Want to grab something after this? I know a boba place downtown that's actually not that bad for Ohio.
I can't tonight. I signed up to volunteer at the free clinic.
You're gunning for a gold star in your letter of recommendation?
Didn't know what else to do.
Well, let me get your number anyway for next time.
Oh, no, I got you. Hold on. No need. You can reach me there.
All right. Well, let me get you my business card. Let's grab some PPE.
Girl male involved in a high-speed head-on collision. He's experiencing pain in his belly and back of his head. Vitals are stable. There's obvious deformities in both arms. He also has some facial trauma.
Alright, we're gonna remove that shirt.
Why?
Anybody got a blood pressure on him?
Get in there.
How are we doing on ultrasound?
Check the breath sounds.
Look for those pants, bud.
Alrighty, blood pressure is 180, and heart rate's 117.
He's a little tachycardic.
Can I get some help on these legs here?
What is?
I got fluid in the liver.
Oh, fluid in the liver. Fast and positive.
Gracie, come on, get those legs for me.
Sure, yeah.
Blood pressure's
Got his legs.
Heart rate increased a little bit. Heart rate is going up to 119 now.
Oh, let's go where you are. Still tachycardic. Has anyone listened to his lungs?
Yeah, lungs are clear. Lungs are clear.
Okay. I need a CT of the head, chest, abdomen, pelvis, and all the trachea.
Let's see.
Joe.
Can you read that? Okay, his airway's good. Alrighty. We're gonna turn him on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Careful. Careful. All right, I'm gonna check his spinal area. All right. You tell me. Can you feel anything here? Is it okay? Is it hurting? Okay. Yeah. Okay, it hurts right here. Okay, it looks like a lower spinal. Possible.
Page the OR. Tell them to have a room ready. And page the surgeon on call.
Possibly right here. You said
I'll
it.
show you how to call ahead to the OR to make sure they have a room ready.
Yeah, thanks for looking out for me, man. I'm not sure what happened back there.
The same thing happened to me on my first day.
Really?
Yeah, I still don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Right over here. Hello.
Assalamualaikum beta.
Walaikum salam.
Uncle Sabah called me earlier today and wanted to know if you're coming for Fatima's wedding. I told him you were coming.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll have the time, Mom.
Just come. Baba won't say anything. And we can take some pictures together and you can leave the morning after.
They don't really give time off to med students. And yeah, I have to get good evaluations from my preceptors, and it looks bad if I take time off.
Don't worry about the time off. They'll understand. It's okay if you can't come for the whole wedding. Just come for the nikah and walima.
Okay.
How are things in school? Are you studying a lot?
Everything's good. I should probably get back to studying though.
Okay, beta. Khuda Hafiz.
Steven, how's it going, man?
I'm well.
Good. Tell me what's going on.
They said they didn't have the scans when I called, and I didn't want to make another appointment here without a doctor being able to see the images. And I kept waiting and waiting for someone to call, either from here or the main hospital, but no one never called. Eventually, I got in touch with the specialist. They told me they couldn't release the scans to me. I didn't know what to do except wait and keep taking aspirin for my headaches. But my headaches kept getting worse. And on Saturday it got so bad my son took me to the ER. That was when they found it. And when that doctor asked me how long I'd had it, I told her I didn't know because I didn't see the images. So she had them release all the scans to me. And now I'm trying to make some sort of follow-up here because I don't have insurance. I can't afford all the visits they recommended. Can't afford another trip to the ER either. You got this?
Yeah, I'm not sure that they have this medication. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you, doctor.
I'm just a medical student, but I'll be back with the doctor in a few minutes.
Medicine used to have a lot more grit. We used to do our own x-rays and develop them. Can you believe that? We used to smoke cigars when we did our rounds.
Wow, I can't even imagine having to do your own imaging.
Yeah, we had to do a lot more scud work. But you know, medical students today, they're coddled. They want to be praised for doing the absolute lowest quality of work. Then they got to leave when it's quitting time.
Well, they do have more requirements for students than they did in the past. Shoot, I wish they taught me about health policy and quality improvement when I was in medical school. Do you have a patient for me?
Yes.
Okay, great. We can talk about them on the way there. That way we don't keep them waiting for too much longer.
It's gonna be weird if I'm there. Because they're gonna ask the same 3 questions about medical school all night. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, sorry for texting you on such short notice.
No, I'm glad you came. I hope you like chai, because I am all out of Moroccan mint tea.
Still can't believe I froze like that today.
Don't worry about it, man. Sit.
Thanks.
Now, Dr. Singer isn't gonna fail you, I promise. How's free clinic?
It was alright.
What made you come here for rotations?
I don't really know.
You don't really know?
Yeah, like I made a spreadsheet of programs, you know, same as for medical school and residency applications. I just put it in the same spreadsheet.
Huh.
I'm boring you.
No, I like hearing about it. Here. Try one.
Where are they from?
Mars.
Oh.
No, my parents brought them back from Morocco.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Out of this
good.
world.
Thanks.
Last year, I had my first 24-hour shift with this resident. And we both got along really well. By the end of it, we were just giddy and joking around with each other. And at sign out, We were standing together and he reaches out and I think he's reaching for a hug. So I hug him back. And then I realized he was just reaching for the elevator button. And I wanted to die right there.
Wow.
Yeah. But then we had breakfast together in the cafeteria, and before we parted ways, he hugged me and told me I'd be a great doctor someday.
Did he give you a good evaluation?
Terrible evaluation. But he left some nice comments.
Thanks. You know, I barely know how to interact with regular people anymore. Like somebody asks me how my day's going and I start presenting them like they're a patient. Did you add sugar?
It's sweet, right? Non-GMO, cruelty-free, halal.
You know the tone doctors get when they present their patients? Sounds kind of bored and robotic, like they don't have any emotion. Towards the end of my rotations last year, I realized that a lot of my classmates were adopting that same tone. And I also felt like I started caring less and less about my own patients. I felt like spending all that time with burnt out residents was just rubbing off on me.
You know, I once shadowed this resident who said that when you're a physician, the only person you're trying to save is yourself.
And did you?
What?
Did you save yourself?
Well, I'm not a physician, so I'm currently dying.
Thanks for the tea, man.
Yeah. Now, what time do you go in tomorrow?
My shift starts at 11. So, why?
Well, I start a new rotation on Monday, and you told me you haven't seen the city yet.
Can I ask you something? How do you actually pronounce your name? Like, I know it's not actually Assad.
Asad.
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 Don't work so hard.
Assad. Assad.
Asad.
Assad.
Say it with me a few times. Asad.
Assad.
Asad.
Assad.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting it. You're natural. Look at you.
Assad.
This is nice. I like to come out here at night when no one's around.
Seems like a good place to let off some steam after clinic.
Mm-hmm. My parents used to come out here a lot when I was younger. Does your family still do stuff like that?
I don't really do much together. What made you choose medicine?
Well, my dad's a doctor. And, I don't know, I guess it kind of rubbed off on me. What about you?
Yeah, no, same here. Actually, it was after my brother passed away.
I am so sorry.
It's all right, man. Happened a long time ago. We were swimming and I was supposed to be watching him. We rushed him to the emergency department and they let my parents and I wait next to an empty bed because they thought that they would be able to remove all the fluid from his lungs in time. Then I heard a physician ask who is going to talk to the family of the kid who drowned. Because his shift was ending soon. And he didn't want to do it. That's how I found out my brother died. And I told myself I would never be like that physician.
You won't be.
Yeah, but then you start clinical rotations, you realize how stressed out everyone is, how the residents are barely holding it together themselves. What about you? You close with your family?
Sometimes. I feel like you're supposed to have everything figured out by day one of med school. I feel like everyone else around you has their shit together. But you know what? No one has their shit together. No one. Not the residents, not the patients, not us.
Yeah, if I can do it all over again, I'd still choose medicine.
There are gonna be a lot of people who depend on us when we're physicians.
I don't know if I'll ever be ready.
Assalamualaikum, beta.
Sorry, did I wake you?
You didn't wake me. I was about to go to bed.
I'll drive up tomorrow morning.
Okay, good. Everyone wants to see you. Make sure you bring your white kurta, the one you wore at Umar's wedding.
All right, Mom. I'll text you when I leave tomorrow.
Okay, beta. Khudafiz.
Khudafiz.